Good day, my name is Dr. Darrell Wolfe. I'm also known as the Doc of Detox, and today I have with me Clayton Nolte, scientist, researcher, and the person that developed and invented structuring with the structuring unit. I also have with me Tim Tula. He's also one of the head researchers for Natural Action Technologies. Today we are going to show that when you structure the food that you eat, it makes a difference on how you digest, eliminate, and the vitality of your life. Tim? Clayton?
Well, we might call this one an apple a day or a structured apple a day. your choice. Maybe you could talk.
I started to say, you know, you think about this apple, and this is the apple sitting here on the table. This apple was purchased in a store. So how many people do you think have handled that apple since it came off the tree? I mean, and how far away has it come? It's come through a lot of adverse conditions, and more than likely the apple was picked green, or prior to it really being ripe. So the energy of that apple is low, and what you're going to prove with Lori here is that is so. And what we have found, that when we actually structure the apple by placing it in structured water, it brings it back to life. So.
And neutralizes toxins.
It neutralizes toxins, and you can do this. You can do this by actually soaking it in water, physically putting it in the water. You could spray it with structured water. You can actually put it into a container, and you can do this with all kinds of things. And you're going to go through some of the things.
We'll do a little demo here right now. So I'm going to bring Lori up here, and we're going to see what happens as we retest the idea with some muscle testing. So come on over, Lori, and here we go. We're going to look at this apple as it applies to her energetics. So we started with a basic baseline muscle test, and essentially we have Lori here. She's going to push up again into my hand, a lot of energy there, and I start to push down, and there's a really solid lock. Okay, is this apple affecting her energy as she eats it, or even brings it into her sphere? She's going to hold it right there under her chin. Okay, so now, is there any change?
Yeah.
You notice it's like, I wasn't really even pushing hard, right? And all of a sudden, she just went weak,
yeah,
you know?
It's amazing.
And there's a lot of things going on there that are happening as she is trying to hold her strength together, right? Mm-hmm. So, again, it goes back, is the brain going to be happy if it eats this apple? That's a huge concept. Like anything that you eat, it should bring brain regulation. It should bring health to your body by all the good nutrients and minerals that are happening. So something in this apple is causing her to go weak. And what we have to see is, will structuring affect that, let's say, adverse condition? And all we can do here is, if you would, just go ahead and put it into the structured water. And essentially, structured water has a way of just beautifully taking energy and creating something that is healthy and life-giving. So, go ahead, Lori, and take that back out. And she's just going to hold it again there. Let's just see if anything happened. Okay, she pushes up into my hand. Go.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Notice the difference?
Yeah.
And actually, it's causing regulation. Anything that causes this to go weak before we structured it, it would have blocked her regulation. Now she's open again. So the mere act, 5 seconds of structuring has just created an apple that is hopefully giving you health.
Structured apple a day.
And one thing I wanted to say also is that apple wasn't completely submerged. It was only halfway in the water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't even come to the whole apple.
So powerful structuring is.
Powerful.
That's really great.
Powerful.
Really great.
So thank you, Lori.
Thank you.
Thanks for your help. And you know, what we are seeing with this understanding of structuring is that every time we do this, without fail, there is the improvement of the energetics of the food and the drink that we eat. And how does this affect your health? You know, this is an enormous understanding for each and every one of us.
Thanks, Tim. It's really important to understand that you can, would you grab do you have the portable there?
Yes.
The portable dynamic unit, that you can put anything through this unit liquid-wise. And we're talking about wine, alcohol, juice, coffee, tea, and you'll find that when you do that, it will enhance the flavor, but it'll lock down those things that would create a negative action onto your body. And that's really the important fact. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that wine's been marketed so well that it's like it's built into their lives. They drink wine every night. Well, it's nice to know that maybe you could do something that you're not going to become highly toxic from doing this every night. Okay, and the other thing that I'd like to state about this is that we need to look at water as we look at food. I mean, hardly ever do we get to actually go to the tree and pick the apple off when it's just ready to fall. And if you pick an apple off a tree just as it's ready to fall and you eat that apple, that's at its peak of life. How would you like to have every glass of water that you drink at its peak of life? That's what this device will do. And I know that's a really big statement, but all we want you to do is to go down the path that we went down, because everybody deserves to be vibrantly healthy. What do you think, Clayton?
Absolutely. Beautiful.
Tim, what do you think?
Incredibly right on track.
Well, thanks for tuning in, and get one of these and you'll turn on. Have a wonderful day.